How's it going, people of the Stunner Gaming YouTube channel? And today in this video I'm going to be comparing primaries to the secondaries, and I'm going to be telling you the OP weapons within those categories. And then I'm going to do, inside each category, I'm going to do like submachine guns and all that crap, and like assault rifles and stuff. So starting off with primaries, the first OP submachine gun is the VMP. Now, how is the VMP, how is that OP? Well, first off, I'm going to say it has the damage and the range are both the same. And, they're both fairly good. And then the fire rate is actually really good. It has the third best fire rate in its class. And so, that's pretty good. And the accuracies, it's not too good. Like, it has bad accuracy, but this gun is really good for, the up close to medium ranges. It can just demolish those ranges. And then the next OP submachine gun is the Weevil. Now, the Weevil has lower damage than the VMP, but it has a faster fire rate and one less thing of range, but a lot more accuracy. This gun is a lot more accurate. It has a better iron sight in my opinion, and it has a faster fire rate, which plays a big role in this game. And then the next gun that is OP under the submachine guns is the Vesper. Dude, the Vesper is probably the most OP submachine gun there is, only because the damage is higher than that of the Weevil, and it's like it has a higher fire rate than all the guns, but yet still has better accuracy than the VMP. The range is a little bit lower than the VMPs, but other than that, everything else is higher than the VMPs. So the Vesper is really good, except when it comes to range. So when it comes to close ranges, the Vesper is the gun to go. Like, maybe if you're like, basically the Vesper is kind of like the Scorpion from Black Ops 2. That's how I see it. And then we're going to go ahead and skip over to the assault rifles here. And the first OP assault rifle would definitely have to be the ICR-1. That gun has the best, no I'm kidding, it doesn't have the best, but it has amazing accuracy while at the same point having a good fire rate and having good range. Now that is pretty crazy. The fire rate is really good, and it has the same range as the Man of War, but the Man of War has a lot more damage but less accuracy. So the ICR is very accurate, so that's pretty good. The next OP gun is the Man of War. You guys see in this gameplay, that's the gun I'm using, and I am just shredding with that gun. The damage is super high, the range is decent, it's the same with the ICRs as I already said, and the fire rate's lower than the ICRs, so is the accuracy. It doesn't really matter, just because since the fire rate's lower and then the accuracy's lower, that actually kind of balances itself out and makes it kind of equivalent to the ICRs, considering the ICR has a faster fire rate, which basically the Man of War having less fire rate is going to increase the accuracy, and plus it has more damage, so it takes probably about one less bullet to kill someone, or maybe maybe a half of a bullet or something like that. And then the last OP assault rifle is the M8A7. This one has, surprisingly, it says it has low damage, but I'm pretty sure this gun has some pretty high damage just because of how good it is. This gun has the highest range in its entire class, so that's actually really good. The fire rate, it's decent. It's not like too good, but it's decent. It's one less than the Man of Wars, but since it's a burst gun, it's a little weird. The accuracy is as well the best in its class, so that's even better. The shotguns, well, honestly, I don't think there are any OP shotguns, to be honest with you. They all just suck. But then the next one, the light machine guns, basically there's only two of these ones, and that is definitely here is the BRM. The BRM is just amazing, just because it has pretty good damage. It has the second highest damage in its entire, class thing, but it also has a good recoil. Like, the recoil and damage are balanced, and it actually says that in the title of the gun, which is actually really true about it. And then the next one would definitely have to be the Gordon. Now the Gordon is it has a really slow fire rate, but it's only a 2-shot kill. So, if you get those 2 shots on, you got the kill. And, it is a really good gun, really easy to be accurate with too, because, it has the highest accuracy in its class. Well, actually, it's tied with the BRM. So those are the two OP guns in that class. Next one are the sniper rifles. Well, I've only really used 2 of them, and that is the Locust and the SVG. Those are the only 2 that I actually really tried using. So those are the only 2 that I have to say are good. Honestly, I don't really think any of the snipers are OP compared to any of the other ones. None of them really stick out to me. The Locust is probably just the one for quick scopers, because there's always that quick scoping gun, but none of them really stick out to me as being overpowered. And when I say overpowered, I'm not just gonna say I don't mean the gun's overpowered and needs to be nerfed. I'm saying it's a good gun to use, and you know, it's better than some of the other guns. So in the pistols, we have RK5. That gun is literally amazing. It has the second highest damage in its class, and the one leading that is the MR6, but that one doesn't really, you know, it's a semi-automatic gun, so it's kind of weird. But the RK5 is a 3-round burst pistol, and it has a fast fire rate. So, like, you can just keep tapping that trigger, and boy, it'll feel like an automatic. So, you know, that's actually really good. That's basically it, though. Like, there's me talking about the guns that I think are, you know, slightly a little bit close to being OP or being OP. You know, some of the guns I named, they're not necessarily OP. They're just, like, better than all the other guns in its class. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. You know, I'll see you guys next time on the Stunner Gaming YouTube channel. Peace, guys.